Yo, onto another video, and this time it's about rapper Offset. Who am I to speak? I'm just speaking on what I'm hearing, because I've seen a lot of videos. And let's read this watch the video.
Out of Florida, that rapper Offset has been shot. We have a X post here coming from TMZ saying breaking Offset shot near Florida casino, and this happening just last night. We're bringing you out now to a live look over that casino, the Seminole Hard Rock Casino over in Hollywood, Florida. Reading from an AP News article here, the rapper Offset was shot Monday and is stable, according to a spokesperson for the Migos rapper, but his exact condition is...
And it made me laugh, the 3 amigos. Then it was like the 2 amigos. It almost was the 1 amigo.
Is unknown. He is being treated at a hospital and being closely monitored, the spokesperson said in a statement. Now, Offset was formerly married to Cardi B, with whom he has 3 children. The Seminole Police Department said a person sustained injury.
Yeah, the 3 amigos back in the days. You know what mainly makes me wonder is, like, as these guys are rappers, I remember I was I'm gonna mention I was at this girl's house and she had Migos on, and at the time they were hot, but I didn't get them. I kind of like stopped listening to music at that time, but these guys were baking hot at the time, but I didn't get it. You know, I didn't get the Migos from that time period. I was listening to them, I was like, they're okay, but you know, I guess it was the ad-libs and everything. People liked it. It was new, it was fresh. The skirt. People liked that, all that. It was different. But at the time I was like, I don't get it. But people were like, oh, these guys are rich, and they're making like 80, 60, 70 million. I mean, I heard that these guys have to buy their way out of their own contract because they were getting ripped off. They wanted out. This is another set of rappers that had to buy their way out of their own contract. That's what happens. They don't release you. You have to buy your way out. And what makes me so you realize that these people are in debt. We saw a couple months ago that Offset was just gambling away in some casino, and you gotta wonder, like, man, this guy must be really down money wise. When Takeoff as well, when he died, he was doing some sort of dice game. I'm like, you a rapper, right? Why are you shooting dice with a bunch of randos who ain't got nothing to their name? You know, you worth millions. You out there doing a dice game with a bunch of randos? Then you get shot in the head. Like, out of all the people, this stray bullet on Halloween, stray bullet out of nowhere shoots him dead in the head. What are the chances? Sometimes people say you got more chance of being hit by lightning than winning the lottery or getting hit by a stray bullet. But that was straight in the head. I saw the footage and I was like, man, what are the chances that bullet, you know, out of an argument, just managed to hit him in the head? And it did. It killed him. Couldn't believe it. And I thought to myself, like, these guys, man, these guys should be relaxing in the mansion with their girlfriends. Not out there playing some sort of dice game where they're rolling up money to a bunch of people who don't have 2 pennies to rub together. Maybe they're a bunch of drug dealers, you know, who have a bill of money. So I don't know. I don't know how it works, because I'm just looking at these guys and like, these guys are like nobodies. I wouldn't be hanging around with them shooting dice. So he dead. Now this guy, he bought himself out of his own contract because he said they were ripping him off. He wanted out, so he had to buy his way out. So he's in debt. He trying to, according to Selena, who he was messing around with, he's saying that he bought his way out of his contract and he's broke. He ain't got no money to his name. So he's out there in Vegas gambling to make money up. And the house always wins. You don't win with gambling. The house always wins. I've been there. I haven't become a problem gambler, but I've been there and I've seen that they always find some way to beat you. That's the way they work. So this guy's gambling. I don't know what happened between him and little TJ, but somebody got shot, and it was him.
That were not life-threatening Monday evening at a valet area outside of the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. The police department did not identify the victim and for best rap performance. Now, Offset and Cardi B were secretly wed in September 2017 in Atlanta. In 2024, Cardi B announced that she filed for divorce. So some breaking news coming out of Hollywood.
Oh yeah, man, these guys, they need to he just needs to create good music. But what it is, like, everyone had a time, and I think their time's gone now. It's definitely gone. And while he was hot, they milked them for everything they can, and now he's brought his way out. He's trying to create that spark again, and all three of them can't exist anymore. Takeoff, he's gone. So Offset, he's doing his solo thing. I don't think it's really hitting as people would like. I heard it's okay. It's nothing great. And as I said before, man, you need to stay on top of your game while the irons get your money and get everything right. And it's like you need to know the future. You need to get everything set up right while you're hot, because not a lot of people have longevity in music, and music is changing so much all the time. It keeps evolving, and it gets harder and harder for these artists to actually make money. And I've seen a lot of these artists now, yeah, they're doing music as a side project. They're no longer they're streamers. So they were once musicians, and they transitioned into streaming, and the music's just there as a side project for them. Look at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine, he was an actual artist. I'm looking at 6ix9ine as someone hanging around with Aiden Ross more than anything else, and he acting as like he's like a streamer now. He's entertaining 6ix9ine. So he realized the game switched up now. Same with Lil Pump. Lil Pump, you know, he's going on there. He's starting to do some streaming as well, because they realize the game has switched on them. Some people can evolve with it, you know, and they realize themselves, like, you can't just be a rapper. If you're just a rapper, you're gonna get left behind. You need to be a streamer and a rapper, and because there's no money in rap music anymore. This ain't early 2000s where people go out and actually buy songs on a CD before streaming. Now you're getting paid peanuts for millions of streams. It's the same with YouTube. YouTube, as it is now, back in the days, you do a long form video, and that's all it was, a long form. You get a couple million views, you get a couple $1,000. Now you got shorts. Shorts are like streams to me. I see a shorts, and I probably get like 10 million on the short. 10 million, it's like $800 for 10 million on the shorts. So it is, YouTube and streaming I see them as like the same, but when you actually actual stream, like streaming visually, live streaming, then you get donations and everything like that, but it's still about time and effort. But as I said before, like, a lot of these guys, they're not making money from music anymore. That world dried up. It's hard out there. Really hard. That's why you see Offset is out there gambling away, trying to make some money, trying to wish upon a star. But at the end of the day, you know, gambling's the devil's work. You know, not a lot of people who do gamble and make money, they end up being passing away tragically, man. A lot of lottery winners, you know, it seems like the money just seems cursed. Take as that what you want. Anyway, like, subscribe, and I'm out.